Hey Capricorn, how's it going? How are you? So I'm getting the message here. This is a love message for Capricorns. This is a little intense. So I'm getting there's an unexpected visitor. You could have an unexpected visitor on Tuesday. Something unexpected about Tuesday. Could have been a Tuesday in the past. This could have happened already. This will happen. Whatever. Take it as it resonates. It's a lot of like secrecy, right? I'm also picking up on Cancer and Scorpio very heavily. It's a lot of secrecy, right? And it's this is not the person in mind, right? This is someone surrounding that person or something like that, and you don't know what to trust, right? There's this air of secrecy. Is this a friend or is this a foe, right? Yellow butterflies could be of significance. I did a reading already, right? And I kept the cards out and I just didn't record. So I'm kind of sat down, pieced more things together, and we're going to record it. So, and I kept all my tarot in the same order. You don't believe me? Whatever you do, great. So yeah, right? Yellow butterflies could be of significance. This could be an indicator for you. Yeah, but what really, to ascended master spirit guides, they're sending you yellow butterflies as a symbol. This could be to get your attention. This could be that you're on the right path. This could be your counterpart sending you yellow butterflies, right? Because you're both mirroring each other. There's a lot of mirroring going on, right? And it's almost like I was getting the vibe heavy of this is a very powerful connection, right? So it's like you don't have to. You kind of don't even need to speak in some sense, right? So it's like you already know, or something. Yeah, you really are like tapped in. You activate magical things for the universe, right? So you understand. Now, when I was looking at this card, it was like this, right? And this is the other end, right? But it bleeds through. So it's like, whatever it is, something's not being looked at directly. It's being looked at indirectly. And it's being looked at it's like, it's inverted. Okay? Does this make, you understand? This is a long time coming. Yeah, so it's like, I'm also getting to that you both had like some kind of sign from the divine, from above, from your spirit guides and the masters that kind of like activated this knowing within the both of you. So now you both are kind of just like, okay, wait a second. I'm looking at this, but I'm not really looking at it, right? So it's like your perspective is a little bit distorted, right? But there's like such I'm hearing the word trepidation, but I don't know if it's so much a trepidation of it's like there's obviously something though, right? It's a heartbreaking situation. Eclipse. An eclipse could be significant. We are in eclipse season now, so there's some significance happening now. There could be a lot of mirroring happening now. You could see a lot of signs and synchronicities, things that remind you of this person. But this eclipse is going to pivot, or it's gonna bring in, usher in the energy of pivot. And it's like all this mirroring that's going on, right? And it's like, oh wow, like, yeah, you activate magical things for the universe. Like, you yourself may be in a sudden mess or a spirit guide that's living right now. And it's like this right here, you understand this is a long time coming. Like, you understanding this purpose, this role, it's a long time coming, right? And it's going to, it's really going to eclipse some things out, right? And by eclipsing those things out, it's going to help you to pivot. We have separation. Here's where it gets interesting, though, right? Separation, curse, past love. You have a cat. Come on, baby. Come on. I know, honey. I know. Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, we have separation, curse, past love, stop refusing to follow your heart, blockage and restrictions. So this is obvious, right? Are you not following your heart? It's causing a lot of blockages and restrictions in your life and in this connection too, right? It's like refusing, like this is stubborn ass energy. This is like, no, nope, I don't care, nope. But at the whole time, it's just causing a whole bunch of blockages and restrictions for you. Now, I'm not even going to elaborate too much on this because, again, take whatever resonates. Separation, curse, past love. Now, this could get real interesting too, because this can go two totally different ways, right? That unexpected visitor, like a past love of some of your counterpart or your past love, that put a curse to cause a separation, or your past love or their past love put a curse on them because they separated from them. Like this, it's just, that's like that, this is that silly fucking energy, right? Like, you don't own anybody, right? We all have free will. And whatever is meant for you will be for you. You know, if you're experiencing so many blockages and restrictions, it's clearly not for you. You know, but the ego and that monkey mind wants to keep saying, well, if I work harder, well, if I do this, if I do that, it has to work, it has to work, it has to work. No, because what's really happening is you're not following your heart. And your heart chakra is so blocked off, and your heart chakra is confused. Yeah, but whatever about this nonsense, it's, you know, this is about to be eclipsed from your life. Whatever nonsense is about to be eclipsed from your life, you know, or whatever, whether it is this past person that did this to you, or it's someone of your past, their past, whatever, this shit's getting eclipsed out. This curse will be eclipsed. And that will allow you to pivot so you can follow your heart and release these blockages and restrictions, because they're really just causing you, it's costing you more harm than good, right? And this is a long time coming. You've been at this for a minute. And at the end of the day, too, it's like that the whole, you know, the journeys that we have with others are just invitations back to self. You know, like our partners and those close to us, and even just, you know, the stranger on the street, right? We all mirror each other, right? We reflect back on each other. And sometimes it's not things that, you know, sometimes people reflect the blockages and the restrictions that we carry and that we're holding on to, right? And that could be a reason for separating, because maybe it got too intense, right? Maybe the separation with this past love, because you're supposed to be with this person, right? It's like a curse on your life. That's what's causing all these blockages and restrictions. But see, that's not what I'm feeling from this, right? Again, take what resonates. Maybe, you know, You fill out your story as you go. Be your own guru, be your own leader, be your own well-informed, intelligent, intuitive leader. You got this. You got this. You know, these videos, these readings, channelings are all meant to be used as confirmation, right? Like this isn't a gospel. Maybe for some, right? But it's too general, right? I'm talking to the universe, to the internet, right? So take what resonates. But like I said about that unexpected visitor, I don't really believe it's this person. It's like somebody attached to this person, right? And this doesn't have to be someone like literally knocking on your door. This could be like a message or whatever. But there's like a lot of stuff that's like done in secrecy, right? And whatever about like this secrecy, it's going to be like cut out. And like when something's eclipsed, that's it. That's out. That's never 11/11. That's never coming back. You walked right through, and there's no coming back when you walk through. You can try, but it's only causing blockages and restrictions, and it's really just cursing yourself. Understand? So yeah, this separation, obviously this separation was painful, right? That's 3 swords stabbed into the heart. It's painful. But this separation is allowing you to pivot, right? Or it's this pain, this heartbreak, you know, it's kind of like you got tired of sitting in it. And you're like, all right, I'm just going to pivot. You know, it's like you're leaping right into it. Like this is no longer a blockage. Your heart may be beat up, battered, and bruised, but that's not going to block me or block you from taking that leap of faith and jumping into this brand new chapter, right? Right, because your energy is precious, right? Yeah, there's something about this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that yeah. And when I was tuning in the beginning, this unexpected visitor, I kept hearing Scorpio, 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 and Pisces. It's almost like this. Somebody knows that this is your energy. It's like you're stable, loving, nurturing, but you also will fucking destroy shit. But what it is, it's your nurturing destroys. Your nurturing destroys these shaky foundations. You know, like it's what's not solid doesn't last around you. It's like your energy just inflicts these towers wherever you go, whether you know this or not. This person knows that. Yeah, and you know, your energy is like needed for the collective, right? I'm feeling like a very Aquarian energy right now. It's like you have this key. You got this key into the collective, and this key is like integral to healing. It has something to do with healing the spirit, the body, the mind. And it collectively is like needed, right, to shake things up, right, to okay, so you are a very powerful healer, right? That's what I'm getting. You are a very powerful healer, and you have the ability to take an idea, 1444, take an idea and completely illuminate it, right? And put that idea out there and it be an absolute success, right? And it's like you have these ideas about how to change, period, right? How to change, how to heal. And your partner, or this counterpart, you're supposed to be doing this together in some sense, right? This could be, right, listen, past, present, future. This could be coming in. This could have happened already. This could be happening. There's a lot going on in the background, right? Excuse the cat. He just wants some attention. And he'll get it in a few minutes when I'm done. So there's a lot going on in the background, right? And again, with this card, so you see right through it, but there's still something you don't understand. It's almost like you see right through this person, but there's still something you don't understand, and like vice versa. Yeah, right, because it's almost, yeah, right, so you both have been mirroring each other and going through like the same things, but it's something about the feminine's energy, right? The feminine's energy, like what you do is you cause these tower moments. But just as many tower moments as you cause for this individual, this partnership, this partner, you also like delivered them blessings. And this can go both ways too, right? It absolutely does go both ways. The sun's out here. There's a lot of like inner child healing that was like the focal point here, right? That was why the two came together. It's like the inner child, it's the inner children in both like locked eyes and we're like, oh my God, let's go play. Right? Like, let's go play. I got some toys, you got some toys. Let's go outside, let's have a good time. And it's also, it's like you both like were exploring yourselves individually, and there's a need to push it and go deeper, right? There's a lot of scorpionic energy that I'm feeling here. So there's like this need to go deeper and push, right? But someone got like blindsided, not blindsided, but like, so you have the Seven of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups and Page of Pentacles. It's like this person was offering you something, or you were offering this person something, and it was just like fucking confusing, right? Didn't really make much sense, and it was honestly causing a lot of blockages and restrictions in your life, right? But I think the biggest lesson that you both learned was to stop refusing to follow your heart, right? Because no matter what type of energy that may bring, and yeah, sometimes you completely dead things, you completely end things, you break those faulty foundations. You release, walk out of the burning tower, and you never walk back. Or this other person could have had like a lot of options too, and it was like they were just fucking confused. Like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of deception, a lot of trickery, sorcery too. It's almost like whomever tried to do this, attempted this kind of foolery, the whole point of it was to get you to stop. Like, it was to get you to refuse to follow your heart and to create these blockages and restrictions in your life. And again, this could be this past partner, this counterpart that I'm talking about, or this could be someone closely, like in the vicinity. But like your understanding and your like divine understanding this is a long time coming, and it's like this is going to be the tower for you. It's going to be the tower for you, right? That you'll be able to, and that's your gift. That is your gift. And you need to use that gift to illuminate, right? So, yeah, I'm also getting the energy, right? Because this is, look at this. We have King and Queen of Pentacles here also. King and Queen of Pentacles. Now, what's in between them, right? This is what's going on between the King and Queen of Pentacles. Tower. So whatever foundation, there's that separation card, whatever foundation was just completely destroyed, right? But there is purpose behind it, right? Because there's a blessing in that destruction. Yeah. It illuminated. What did it illuminate? It illuminated the need to heal and what else needs to be healed. It illuminated a lot of mental patterns. It illuminated even a lot of heartbreak that was being held on to from previous situations, too. Again, it's very powerful. And this is what we have, too. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Love when you're ready, not when you're lonely, right? It's almost like this kind of pushed that this is what's in between you two, you know? It's like, okay, like, it's almost like, it's like, thank you for bringing this energy into my life because it exposed so much that I needed to work on. And this is great, right? You know, if you're that type of person like me that just, you know, kind of gets excited about that, you know, cry my eyeballs out, but I'm still excited because, okay, now I know what to do. Now I can heal this. Now I can tackle this, and I can just be better, right? Because that's the whole point of everything. That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point, is to be better. To be like the best person that you know that you can be. And we all make mistakes, you know, and I truly believe that anybody can change, you know, anybody really can. That's if they want to, and if they put in that work. And it's not something that happens over a day. It's not something that comes out of thin air. It's a lot of hard work. And there's a lot of confusion and illusions, and it's about taking those practical steps moving forward and treasuring yourself, right? And honoring yourself and treasuring the healing that you do and integrating those treasures so that you can express that, you know, and share the wisdom, share the knowledge. Yeah, and you know, like I said, you both are mirroring each other, so it's like you both are experiencing these towers, right? Blessings are coming. This is so interesting. It's like you both want to talk to each other, right? But nothing like, you don't want to have like this deep conversation. You really just don't want to talk about it, but you kind of just like want to talk to each other like Page of Wands. So it's very like excited, fun, whatever, flirty. Definitely excitement, right? You know, you want to have like that passionate exchange, right? Look at the Page of Wands. The eyeball on the wand and the eyeball, Saturn, looking at each other. So yeah, there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of facing the self that needed to go on here. And it's almost like maybe this person wants to be like, listen, I've been facing this. Whoever this is like really sweet, you know. I'm not really picking up on too much, you know. There is this here too, the separation, past love, curse, whatever. Again, take what resonates. Because there's a lot here. There's a lot of different scenarios that I am picking up on. This person wants to communicate so bad that it's like they're like nervous as shit. Right? They're like nervous and they've been through it. And honestly, I don't know if they can really handle rejection again. because that might be what completely ends everything. But being so blocked off and restricted, not following your heart. Yeah, so instead of reaching out, what are they doing? They're watching that ass, right? But it's like watching you not in the way that you think. I'm getting someone that's like watching someone and literally watching all the shit that they've been through since this separation, right? Okay, so also getting like a huge misunderstanding that you cannot come back from. Because when you want to play with this kind of stuff and you want to get involved with this, that's stuff that you can't come back from. And sometimes we have to learn the hard way. And sometimes those lessons are this. Sometimes we have to, sometimes that pain is just that portal that we need. That pain is that portal to the next level. You can't just go through life painless. That's not this world. It's not. You know what? That's interesting too. It's like this is whomever's like playing with spell work too. It's like this person was watching you go through all this and they caused it. Or whomever around them that was throwing this caused it. But I'm also, I keep not wanting to look at this, so it's kind of like it's the same thing as this, right? It's like looking at it, but maybe I have to shift the perspective a little bit. Don't romanticize your pain. For whoever needs to hear that. Yeah, no crying in the club. No crying in the club. But it's also too, this person is like, whatever energy this is watching in like grief and like regret and sadness, because maybe they weren't like open to receive, right? That could be something too. Or maybe they were just juggling too much, or there was just too many responsibilities and just not enough time, right? But there's a lot of, again, with this communication, it's a lot like there's a lot that's said without being said. And it causes you to have to like, it's like, all right, I think I understand, but then it's, that doesn't, it's like you say it and then you look back and you're like, wait a second, what's being said is not what it looks like or what it is. So, mass confusion here. But obviously with this unexpected visitor, again, it could be your ascended master spirit guides through the form of yellow butterflies. Whatever this unexpected visitor message is really going to help pivot. And it doesn't have to be from a person, right? It could be like something of like the essence of like scorpionic energy or the essence of Piscean energy. So some type of deep, profound transformation, some type of plunging into the depths, some type of timelessness across all space and dimensions, right? The fluidity, right? We're talking about emotions here with water signs. It's like judgments being called on all the burdens that were brought into this connection and because of this connection. All right, take what resonates there. Wow. But see, it's very... Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest here. It's like, again, like I said, sometimes sometimes, you can't go back from certain mistakes. You really can't. It's like the damage has been done kind of thing, where whatever secrecy is it, whatever secrecy, right? And it will be exposed to. It will. Who's ever holding on to, I'm telling you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who's ever holding on to, hold on, baby, hold on. Who's ever holding on to these secrets, right? It's going to be exposed. It's going to come out in the open. Look at this. Heavy on Scorpio. Heavy on Pisces. Really Scorpio, I'm getting more. And Pisces, a lot of water sign energy in here, right? Could be dealing with the water sign. Could have water in your chart too. It's like this wanted to be hidden so bad. There was so much illusions, right? So, there were so many illusions put up over what it is that's being held onto too tight, like being held onto to the point where it's causing all these blockages and restrictions, and it's going to end up having a tower. That's why things have to be transformed. Look at even how the Queen of Cups is holding and looking at it and admiring that cup. She's not focused on anything else but that. Look at her chair. It's like melting. She's like melting into everything. She can't focus on anything else but like her little precious. And indeed, that's how she's holding on to it. Hell or high water. Secrets exposed. So 32-23. A lot of mirroring going on, right? Like all that was hidden, you'll see it, right? And it's almost like, well, maybe at some point it's like, well, I don't know. You have to have the eyes to be able to see. You have to be able to see with all eyes, right? Heavy mirroring going on, right? This unexpected visitor. Yeah, this is how it was actually. Also, here's another point. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit. This is big. There's like a bunch of different type of it's like all of these connect together, but they have different endpoints and outcomes. Here's that unexpected visitor. Or it could be this individual, this Scorpio Cancer energy is going to have, and someone charging through. Someone's getting some type of visit. Right? But another thing too, this is where I love tarot, because there's so many different possibilities and explanations, right? And you can really look at things in so many different ways. You just have to be open-minded enough to look at it that way, right? And then you look at all these different messages and different explanations, and then you kind of hone in and do like process of elimination. But sometimes the ones that don't apply, there's still something in there too. Else why would you be like drawn to watching it or something? The unexpected message. A protected partnership. A blessed partnership. See, the moon's rising, so these secrets they will be exposed. Perhaps it's this eclipse, the Taurus new moon eclipse. Could be around the crescent moon phase as well. That's important. The crescent moon is significant. It's almost like maybe this Queen of Cups is going to get this unexpected message that this offering, this is about to be offered, or this offering will come about, and it will take a lot of hard work. See, here's the 2 cups. The 2 cups coming together, and the Temperance Angel is balancing those 2 cups, and that balance is constant. It's a constant balance. It's a lot of hard work. It's a 5, 14, 5. So there's a lot of hard work that's going to go into this partnership, right? To repair it, right? I'm hearing, or to sustain it, right? But it's because you both are you're like divine counterparts, right? We had Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and we end with Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. And the way that these eyeballs, look at the eyeball in his wand here. It's looking directly at her. It's looking at her eye too, right? It's almost like the masculine wants to know, like, what's the feminine's viewpoint, right? Take it however it resonates. But it seems like these are divine partners, right? Divine counterparts. But it's messy too. You know, it might just be one of those situations where, and these are unfortunate, you know, it's that wrong person, right time, wrong person, or wrong time, right person. And it's so much happened already that it's just... But whatever, regardless of whatever this is, the point of this situation, right? Because you may be thinking, what's the point of all this? I've gone through all this fucking pain. I'm on my new beginning. You know what I mean? And the whole point of this was to never refuse to follow your heart in all ways of life, right? It's the tower happened. The tower happened to both of you. It's you both were that unpredictable eclipse energy to both of you because you both were not following your heart, you know? And you know, we have to be thankful for those people that do come into their lives, whether it's in a destructive way or not. But at the end of the day, we have to thank them because, you know, it's wow, you helped me wash my eyes, you know, you helped me realize that, hey, listen, I wasn't following my heart. And that's what I'm about. You know what I mean? So it's not all is lost, whether you are going to be with this person or not, because there's been such a heart chakra activation between the both, right? And you both played a pivotal point in each other's lives, right? And it was this is a long time coming. It's you waited lifetimes for this understanding, right? It's all about the understanding. Let me get I'm gonna get an oracle card, and this is a long one. But I love you, Capricorn. You deserve it. Let's get an oracle card on this love message, please. If the message doesn't make sense, it's not for you. Please click off here if you don't feel good or anything. Always wishing. Thank you. Listening. Cannot make this shit up. North Star. Yeah. That's the whole point. That is the purpose of this partnership, It's to listen and follow that North Star. It's to follow that heart, release the blockages, and be you, and go out there. And although this purge is discomforting and straight painful, the purge is painful, right? But you're doing the inner work, so have gratitude. Work with the laws of nature. If you're having trouble expressing gratitude, but have gratitude for this purge, because it's teaching you unconditional love. It's unconditional love in action. You can't expect to have unconditional love from anyone else if you don't even give that to yourself. Again, mirroring, right? And this unconditional love will help you make the space in the heart to release these blockages and restrictions. Yeah. Wow. Well, I hope that this brought some clarity or helped you think about something in a different way.